Barnes& Nobles is a high-quality bookstore, complete with high decor and high prices to match. I don't even let myself go in there more than once or twice a year, usually armed with birthday money or Christmas money. Not just because I have a local bookstore that needs my money more, but because of the story that I'm about to tell you. Heck, the only reason I go into a Barnes & Nobles at all anymore is because of their unrivaled manga section. Anyway, our story takes place at the Mall of America, one of, if not the biggest mall in America. I live within a decent hour or so's driving distance, so it's an easy spot to reach if I want to play Pokemon Go or go shopping with the missus. It's got 2 or 3 food courts, an indoor amusement park, an underground aquarium exhibit, Lego land, all kinds of fun stuff. It's a really remarkable place that's always busy and fun to be in. It's an absolute tourist trap if you're not careful, but I love malls, so I always have a blast when I go. One of the big staples of the Mall of America is their absolutely enormous Barnes & Noble's bookstore. Now, one time while I was there, browsing and not really shopping for anything in particular, I had to go and use the little owl's room. The bathrooms were situated down a hallway that had one of those anti-theft sentry things. I know you've probably seen them at big box stores or grocery stores. I didn't pay them much mind, but I understood why they were there. Big stores like that probably get a decent handful of stolen merchandise on the monthly, and they don't want you wandering into the bathroom to squirrel away some books or toys or something into your purse or something. Being in jeans and having no purse, I really didn't have anywhere to hide anything, but whatever. You walk through them, it's fine. When I get to the men's room, I see that the door is propped all the way open with the little standy thing that you see on some doors, and it smells like chemicals. Someone's just cleaned in there, but there's no one in sight. Again, thinking nothing of it, I kicked the little standy so the door would close behind me, and I went over to the urinal to do my business. That's when it got weird. My fly is not even halfway down when an angry Barnes & Noble's employee comes storming in. "This door needs to stay open." What? Why? "It was open when you got here, wasn't it? We keep it open for a reason." Now, the women's room is further down than the men's room, so any woman that passes by is going to see or hear whatever I'm doing, and frankly, I'm not super comfy with that. Do you want me to leave it propped open when I leave, or... No, it stays open all the time. I don't know what to say to this guy. There's like this weird 10 seconds of silence between the two of us just kind of staring at each other. Was he expecting me to attack him or argue, or... It was really uncomfortable since he was blocking the doorway with his self-righteous self. There was this weird, I don't know, aggression to this guy, like he was fully expecting me to have a duffel bag of stolen books or something, the way his eyes were just kind of darting around the room, no doubt looking for some sort of stolen merchandise. But again, tight jeans and nothing in my hands, so there was nothing for him to actually point at. So I left without using the restroom and posted a complaint online. Barnes & Nobles is actually pretty attentive with its customer-to-location complaints. Some days later, like less than a week later, I got a phone call from the manager of the Barnes & Nobles of the Mall of America. Wow. That can't be a low rank in the company, the MOA Barnes & Noble's manager. I was not expecting that. She asked me to go over the incident in detail. Very nice lady, very polite, but the damage was pretty much done. I told her in so many words that I wouldn't be coming back. If I was in a restroom, I expected privacy, and if her employees were that confrontational for a closed bathroom door, I would just shop somewhere else. And don't get me wrong, I was done being angry days ago, so this was more of a matter-of-fact sort of conversation. As an apology for what happened, she offered to have me come back for a free cup of coffee at the Barnes & Noble's coffee shop in the store. What? What does that have to do with... Lady, I hate coffee. I'm a bird. I have a beak. Do you know how hard it is to have hot drinks with a beak? I didn't actually say that, but this was really lame of her to say something like that. I looked up the price of a coffee at a Barnes & Noble's, and it's like $5 at the time. Real substantial for a place that sells $60 hardbacks. I'm not saying she should have given me a gift card or anything. I wouldn't have taken it, but it was still really lame. Anyway, I did my best to be polite, and I haven't set foot or feather in that particular store since. I did some reading about the place after that and found out that that particular Barnes & Noble's actually experiences a rather high volume of theft compared to some of its sister locations. To which I say, yeah, you're in the Mall of America. You probably have 10 times the customers of your sister locations, and you have a rail line that goes directly to an international airport, so you've got sticky-fingered people from all over the world coming into your mall and into your store. This isn't an unusual phenomenon, it's just numbers. That doesn't mean you should follow people into the bathroom and demand they have no privacy. American public bathrooms are bad enough as it is. I don't need open doors and weirdly aggressive employees stepping on my tail feathers to tell me I should be on display for anybody that comes in or walks by when I'm trying to pee. Sheesh. Another good reason to shop local, I guess.